back and show you more right after this break. Please stay with us.
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
It is time to reawaken this industrial giant, to get government back within its means, and to lighten our punitive tax burden. And these will be our first priorities, and on these principles there will be no compromise.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's from the 1981 inaugural address when he was spelling out what he intended to do. And boy, he stuck to it. He had three things. He was going to build up the U.S. military, rebuild it from the debacle of the Carter years. He was going to lower taxes and defeat communism. Just three things. Did them. A, B, C, and D. Just frightened the liberals to death. Said he was going to do it, and he did it, despite them. And he did it with, and I don't mean to overemphasize this, but the simplicity of the philosophy made it easy for everybody to understand and identify with. It's a marked difference from the way the Republicans are trying to sell things now. Too much green eye shade detail. Here, one more pair of contrasts. 1964, government is not the solution to our problems, from the Goldwater speech.
And this idea that government is beholden to the people, that it has no other source of power except the sovereign people, is still the newest and the most unique idea in all the long history of man's relation to man. This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government, or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves.
And let's look at the same contrast, same statement. This is from the 1981 State of the Union address.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. From time to time, we've been tempted to believe that society has become too complex to be managed by self-rule, that government by an elite group is superior to government for, by, and of the people. Well, if no one among us is capable of governing himself, then who among us has the capacity to govern someone else?
We'll be right back after this. Please stay with us.